Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Deus Ex Human Revolution. Go check out the sewer for a moment. I hate my controller sometimes. Alright. There's a couple things we can do here. Mine temple. Okay. Sure where this goes. Bell tower. Ooh. This looks complex. Okay, so I have to start here.
Access granted.
Light speed. I'll definitely take that. Nothing hidden. What's the other way? This place is a maze. Not a tree. Okay, so I've been here. Alright. That's the Okay, so I've been here. Alright, let's go back because there's some other places to explore in the sewer. I'm looking for something. Okay. No. Secretary. Mr. Liu, this is the third time I asked you to move your belongings from your old apartment. If you do not work with us on this, I'll first throw your stuff out. I know an expensive storage unit right across from House Gordon's. The code is 7845. I think this would be your best option. Where does this go? Now we're gonna break through that wall. See what we can find. Oh, bunch of upgrades I need to do. What the hell? Somebody sell them something? Okay. Interesting. So where's this lead me? Is that a nightclub?
I heard you.
那儿有人吗？
Optical enhancement functionality, Arie Industries development. Study 27. Our core vision enrichment enhancements and blunt human eye with a series of suspended organic plastic lenses using red circuitry tied into a nanoscale neural spike that is attached to the optic nerve. Beyond the simple optical functionality, the base module will provision for an implanted miniature lens array for visual acuity, extended range. Their aligned enhancements that can become accessible to the implantee after training in /or experiential operations, specifically the development of autonomic environment parsing. This can include the most basic level or interface with the so-called heads-up display or in more advancements, a lower predictive understanding of electronic systems and related environmental cues. In addition, the basic enhancement is automatically protected from a variety of hazardous visual impairment vectors, damage from flash effects, retina burn, and other similar occurrences. I have so many new viruses. It's crazy.
Access granted.
There we go.
Access granted.
Okay. Set it up at the lender to come along. You remember what happened last time? Boss Trin says he sent on you to get all of the top notch. Should I arrange your meeting? Don't got an appointment yet for con, because if not, then I got a prospect you might want to check out. Freaking dive in one goalie wire swing 30 centimeters tall with a left hook. Like a key will good get the soldier run for his money and make the club back more. Pay me back if you're interested. A little collection darts. My way, I tried, man, I really did. You know, I'm not the one typing up her next freaking blaze. I think she actually used the hog on me to convince me to leave her alone. Need another collector. I got what I want. So they're still hostile.
You want to think real hard about trying that again. The Hive is a members only club, Lawai. Without a membership card, I can't let you in.
You telling me I gotta pay to get into this dive?
We've got a reputation to keep. Can't let just anyone get in here.
Just anyone with the money.
No pay, no play. You want in or not?
Here, take it.
Thank you, sir. Here is your membership card. Welcome to the Hive. I'm sure you will enjoy our establishment.想要什么东西，到把再去看看。
What can I get you?
I'm looking for Tom.
Everyone wants to talk to Tom. Check the VIP lounge upstairs.
You work here?
Yeah, you could say that.
It's like a cat playing with a mouse. He likes
I need to
other
see the
people
boss.
using this information.
Really? Well, I'm sorry, Guido. Mr. Tong Zihong sees no one today.
Look, I didn't come halfway around the world to take no for an answer. Do us both a favor and tell me where he is.
Or what? You get mad and tear down a few walls with those enhancements of yours? This place isn't named the Hive for nothing. It's got plenty of worker bees come out of the paneling to stop you. What is it you think Mr. Tong do for you anyway?
I'm looking for someone. A cybersecurity specialist named Arie van Bruggen. You know him?
Never heard of him. What do you do? Steal your girl? Owe you money?
He had a job go bad, and now he's on the run from the people who hired him. But you knew that already, because a man like Mr. Tong doesn't hire idiots. And this is the first place people like Van Bruggen come when they need help. So stop wasting my time and take me to Tong.
You've got it backward, boy. You're wasting my time. Van Bruggen is minor league player. Tong knows who he is. He just don't care. He's got bigger things to worry about.
Bigger things.
You expect me to fall for that? Small-timers don't attract this much attention. They don't have bell tower soldiers staking out their apartments. Van Bruggen's pissed off somebody big. And there's no way Tong's going to ignore that kind of development in his town.
You're smarter than you look. Yeah. Tong is keeping a close eye on things. Like you said, he's no fool.
He's not.
Van Bruggen is more than just a hacker, you know. He trained in counterintelligence. He's got forged identities, secure bank accounts, and safe houses all over the world. He's already off this island, and I guarantee you'll never find him.
You ran on the sidewalks. Remember you can't. Doesn't mean you don't think very likely.
Give me a break. I've been on this island long enough to know that Van Bruggen can't leave without Tong's help. He has to be hiding in Lower Hengsha somewhere, and Tong can tell me where.
Not gonna fall for any cheap suckers play like that, are you? Okay, you're right. Van Bruggen is still in Hengsha. In fact, he came here for help, and we put him someplace safe. Speaking of safety, you still haven't told me who you are or who you work for. You tell me you want Van Bruggen, but when I ask why, you deflected the question. That's a lot of reason not to trust you.
Okay, you got a point.
You'll say anything to get rid of me, won't you? There's no way Tong can hold on to Van Bruggen for long. Not with the kind of resources his enemies are throwing into the search. He'll be dead within a week, and Tong with him. Unless somebody, namely me, takes the heat off, and soon.
I wonder if you would say that if you knew the kind of heat the Dragon Queen gives off. But I won't refuse a gift horse when it's staring me in my mouth.
All right.
Tong's office is downstairs. I'll radio the others to let you through.
Nice. Thank you. Okay. So I need A grenades won't work against me. And I get more help. Okay. What's there? Oh. It's a freezer. I don't know what I was expecting. Oof. Level 5 security door. Yeah, I think I'll pass on that.
想要什么东西，大把再去看看。
Excuse me for a moment. Why I took a look around. Let's clear these places out.
Access granted.
I'm begging you, don't do this now. You think you can sweet talk your way out of anything most of the time you can, but these guys are just anyway. I'm the one who got us into this mess. Find a way to get us out, please. Rate of fire. Right. Noise. Where this goes. Knock him out. That's crazy. What's the point of this now? Wow. I like your office. Oh, that's cool. The use of neuromuscular facilitation systems by each dare. There's from a paper in New Nature, October 2019. The concept of neuromuscular facilitator muscle is essentially one of an enhanced system that allows a human being to see normal reflex delayed but literally move at the speed of thought. Pressure signals are transmitted through biosynthetic circuits from a web of augmentation elements to enhance dexterity, muscle control, balance, and other related abilities. Core unit, a central governor, if you will, where it's concerned with a series of distributed sub-modules implanted at a key nerve junction in the user's limbs and elsewhere among implantee's vestibular structure. These in turn coordinate wirelessly with the strata of bioprocess dislocated along the lines of the spine. As a neuromuscular facilitator module beds in to the implantee's neural pattern, becomes a functioning part of the user's body, experience well out and increase electrical neuron stimuli beyond initial states, and thus raise the levels of corporal control, sensory function, agility to even greater heights. Mr. Tom. This is crazy.
You see this? And to screw it up in the fourth, I'm just flushing my money down the pot.
Your tongue.
Hey, you only work that out now. Guess you're not as sharp as you think. How about you tell me who you work for? Then I decide what I tell you about Van Bruggen.
Does the name Sarif Industries ring any bells?
Sarif Industries? Isn't that American company stole all the headlines a while back? You're still in business?
Why wouldn't we be?
Check the news. Biotech corporations seem to be failing a lot these days, especially the ones who are making enhancements. Van Bruggen's in the Alice Garden pods. Capsule 301. Place is a rat hole, but it's useful sometimes. Make sure you leave him in the same shape you find him.
And if I don't?
Your call. But those implants of yours might look even more special on somebody else. That's all you get from me, Lao Wai. Capsule 301. Alice Garden pods. That's where your hacker is.
Thanks.
Malik, you were right. Tong is helping Van Bruggen. He stashed him in the Alice Garden pods.
Thought as much. A hacker who knows his way around corporate firewalls would make a valuable asset for the triads. I'm at the pods myself, Jensen. Want me to run interference?
No, don't put yourself at risk. I'm heading there now.
Is what's behind that little top door.
Hey, leaving already, tough guy? Because you might want to go over to the bar and order yourself a drink before you do. Maybe Bobby will have something for you.
Bobby?
The bartender. The real bartender, that is.
Thanks. I just might check that out.
You do that.
You got a favorite poison?
Looks like Tong's running a nice operation here.
You for hire? Because a suspicious man might not appreciate you asking.
A suspicious man might also wonder what kind of job gets handed off to strangers. But all right, I'll bite. What are you offering?
I got a problem I need solving. Trouble is, none of my usual guys are available. And this problem? It involves a woman. Someone who owes Tong Operation here some money. Getting it out of her is proving to be difficult. It's a dirty job, but it pays well. You interested?
Tell me more. I'm listening.
That's what I like to hear. This woman, Jaya, she's a broker. Highly competitive field in Hengsha. But without the right skills, her business wasn't doing so well. So we helped her out. Gave her a nice social enhancement upgrade chip so she could understand her clients' needs. Now, it's time to pay us what's due, but she says she won't.
So basically you want me to be your collector?
Yes, but it's not as simple as that. The girl's gone into hiding and thinks we won't find her. But she also took her phone and computer along to keep her business alive.
Not very smart. Assuming you've got the equipment to track those.
We don't exactly. But we know someone who does. And that's where you come in. Bao Tower set up a surveillance network around town. A series of relay antennas.
Okay.
I need you to hack them. 3 relays should be enough for us to access the database and triangulate Jaya's position.
Then I go get your money.
Exactly. The first relay is on the rooftop of a 4-story building in the Yuzhou district. I assume you've got an info link and Wayfinder package in those fancy augs of yours? I'll upload the coordinates and then contact you once you've hacked in.
There's just multiple ways to get downstairs. Alright. Well, I actually gotta go to the Yingzhou district anyway, so that's kinda where I wanna go. Because there's something I need to grab there. Clinics are open 24/7. Oh shit.
Good job, Lao Wei. I see you found the first relay. Now hack it and turn off its security protocols.
Very done.
Access granted.
One down, two to go, my friend.
Access granted.
Good. Second relay is down. Only one remaining.
Let's take these guys out. Might as well eliminate our protocol and everything.
Access granted.
Excellent work. I'm starting the triangulation now. Should have a location very soon. And I've got it. Jaya is hiding in an apartment building called the Hengsha Court Gardens in the Yuzhou district. I'm sending you her coordinates. Get over there and get us the money she owes.
This actually kills two birds with one stone. This is where I need to go. Well,
Who are you? Another one of Tong's thugs? Well, get out! I told him I won't pay another credit.
That's a shame. Because Tong wants that money, and I'm not leaving till I collect it. With or without your consent.
I will not be bullied. I am sick and tired of Tong's lapdogs coming here, stealing my money.
Stealing? They got you the augmentation you needed, and they expect you to pay for it. Not the most charitable thing to do, but I would hardly call it stealing.
Are you really that gullible? Tong doesn't run a buy now, pay later operation. It's more like a buy now, pay forever. Listen, I just started as a broker. Most other brokers come from rich families. They paid for augments that give them an incredible edge in the business. There's no way I could afford anything like that through legal channels.
So you cut a deal with a crime syndicate.
I didn't study this hard to end up with nothing. Once I made enough money, I offered to pay for the aug. But no, what they want is part of my monthly profits. They say they're entitled to it since it's their upgraded enhancement chip that helped me make that money.
How much are they asking from you?
A couple hundred credits every month. Doesn't look like much, but in the long run, let's just say they've made a very lucrative deal. Especially if you consider I'm not their only client.
How did you meet Tong?
The same way most people end up meeting Tong. I was hurt, and one of his hounds smelled blood. They came to me and offered me help. I was intelligent enough to know it was a bad idea, but angry enough not to care.
that's why you can't rely on emotion.
Couldn't you work without the augment? You wouldn't have gotten into so much trouble if you'd played by the rules.
Play by the rules? Let me tell you a little story about playing by the rules. I come from a poor family. My father, my mother, my 2 sisters, and 3 brothers, none of them ever amounted to much. When I tried to do better, when I made efforts in school, they said I was wasting my time.
Oh boy.
I got into business school, and again, they said I was wasting my time. That I could never compete with all those rich kids and their tutors and extra classes.
But you did.
I did. I finished top of my class, without the extra help and special attention, only through blood, sweat, and tears. And then what did my classmates do?
Oh boy.
They cheated. They once again bought their way to success. And what did my family say? That I had wasted my time. I was just supposed to accept defeat after all the efforts I've made. No. No way.
Oh boy.
Listen, maybe I can speak to one of Tong's men. Try and get you off the hook.
You would do that? I thought you were just another one of his mindless thugs. It's hard to properly express what this could mean for me.
Don't thank me yet. I can't guarantee they'll listen, but I'll try.
Yeah. I don't feel right stealing money from a woman. It's just not my cup of tea. Praxis kit. Okay. Let's go. Next I'm gonna get the Icarus landing system. That way, if I fall.
What can I get you?
Hey, about that job?
You found Jaya yet? You need to get back the money she owes us.
What's it gonna take for you to leave Jaya alone for good?
I don't understand. Didn't you get the money?
I know about the Shylock scam you're running. Get her the augment she wants and then bleed her with monthly payments for the rest of her life. I want to know what it's gonna take for you to leave her alone for good.
A cyborg with a heart of gold, are we? Tell you what, Guilo. You give me a year's worth of payments and she's free.
You're too kind a man. A fine specimen of humanity. Here's your money. Now you better leave her alone.
Don't make threats you can't enforce. But yes, she's off the hook. Here, take this practice
Oh, yeah?
kit. It's top-notch, so have fun.
Guardian Angel. And I unlocked 2 Praxis kits. So now, Icarus landing system. Done. Nice. Oh, no. I'm gonna see if I can hack that door, because I wanna know what are you hiding? Yeah.
Access denied.
Sorry about that. Well, trace.
Access granted.
There you go. So what's up here? This goes downstairs. That goes to the sewer. There's the tongs. Peace. Yes. Yes. Turn past it. Excuse me for a moment. Attention on that stuff, y'all. This members only one. This can always tell the difference between mine and yours. If I read the store your things in the security room, so this presents a problem. Access code 89530.
喜欢这里的设备吗？是高科技的。哼，我不接受点歌的，我可是艺术家。
Okay. Security room, so. Oh, need that. Alright, moving on. Let's go see what we can find. Action yards. Taking this. Alright, in here. Okay. Sorry, huh? Here.
他火热的气
我
息
听说他们
交的，
想
我的朋友。
把改变回原来那种普通的旅馆。
那我们这些租房的怎么办？把我们都赶出去吗？
不能这么做。Teddy
有些人
bear.
已经在这住了很多年了，
Teddy.
这个月又得捉襟见肘了。
房租钱用不够
现在
了。
是越来越繁荣了。
这样子。
Harvesters are here.
Yes, yes. Beds on second and third floor. Showers and laundry in basement. You want a pot?
Not really. But I do. There's something in there that I need. Now this is something.
Access granted.
Dragon has threads of the 21st century, a traditional form. A full ranks are shown on the threads, becoming more streamlined and modern era, with such traditions as the 36 eras of fealty falling out of favor to be replaced with less ornate, more immediate pledges to loyalty. Contemporary 4-tier system reflects the flexibility of the thread, criminal enterprise with a mixture of new world designators and /or traditional honorifics assigned to given roles. At the very lowest level of the probationary members often drawn from youth gangs, these so-called Blue Lanterns become rank and file 49 after initiation ceremony. Above them were key administrators and enforcers, the White Paper Fan 415, the Red Bull 426, the Straw Stand 432. At command level comes the Vanguard, Deputy Mountain Master, and Incense Master, each at 438. And finally the Mountain Master, also known as the Dragonhead, 489. Need some better security, dude.
Access granted.
It's the third time that I've noticed trash. Pod 22. This courtesy toward the other guests and the hotel serene sound like the chorus should name you. Do you want your sounds to get a rotation of the rat hole? First they like the authorities. Clouds and bits of this partner's armed patrol. Make sure 301 gets whatever the fuck he wants, boys, girls, internet access to sit on noodles or fucking our LP brothers have got big plans for him in the HK, which means we can keep mapping until we slip him onto our ship. After that, he's their bro. I don't know what's going on with that construction burner, but it looks like I'll be forced to spend my stay here by yet another 3 months. It's a new Yarrow Plaza. Must be the new condos be ready by spring. Rockets don't start the building. And consult with my colleagues based on the information gathered from the engineering chambers of commerce. Jesus. Gotta love those Nigerian scams. My Diary by Child Gian. I am so tired of this place, day in, day out, serving problems for a bunch of whiny losers. Fix my seat, unblock my toilet. I'll tell you, dumbasses, what? Don't flush dope baggies and dope. And bottle caps down the John, you won't ever fly. I did graduate degree in engineering for this. I just gotta get out of this place. The shit you can tell is really getting me down. All I've got to do is save enough money to get out of here. I'll never have to see this place again. 2 more years, that's it, and then I'm gone. I'll be goodbye, Larry Shaw, listen, sunshine, fresh air. Had to fix King's front door again. This makes the 3rd time in 2 weeks. He keeps coming home trying to find his keys and then kicks in the door. This place is driving me nuts. I cannot wait to get out of here.
Access granted. I need to go to the laundry. Yeah. This place is like
Jensen, I was on my way out.
What are you doing here, Malik? I told you I got this one.
I know. I didn't do anything. Trust me. Van Bruggen's all yours.
Hang on a second. Something's wrong. What is it? Why are you here?
It's nothing. I mean, can't a girl have secrets?
Malik?
Jensen, if you even think of using that Casey mod on me, I will hit you.
I wouldn't dream of it. I'm just concerned, that's all.
Fine, since you're so damn curious. Years ago, I used to live here, remember? My friend, my best friend, Evelyn. She was like a sister to me. Made living here fun. But then there was an accident. She's dead.
I'm sorry, Malik. Malik, easy. If your friend was murdered, the police would have suspected something. They would have investigated. Blood spatter. You've seen the police report?
Yes, A friend left a copy of it in a pod here for me to pick up. Listen, I know it sounds crazy, but I think there's been a cover-up. I just have to prove it. If I could get my hands on the autopsy report, the one that never surfaced, I know I'd get the truth. Except...
Why do I suspect I'm about to get dragged into something? Tell me about Evelyn.
She was beautiful, carefree, loved to have a good time. I met her during my internship for a private transportation and logistics firm here in Shanghai. She was a great pilot, too. Knew how to feel the currents, to push the bird just so. Too bad her talents for reading the wind didn't translate to reading guys.
How so?
She was always getting into trouble with the wrong crowds. And it always had to do with some boy. She knew I didn't like him. Her boyfriend at the time, Lee. It drove a wedge between us, and when we parted ways, it wasn't amicable.
I understand.
She was a good girl, Jensen. She deserved better.
You said you've seen the police report. Who gave it to you?
An old friend who was also a good friend of Evelyn's. He used to work for the Shanghai PD. He left a copy of it along with a few other things concerning Evelyn in a pod here for me to look at. He also left some instructions on how to contact someone at Lim for the autopsy report he's convinced was intentionally buried.
Why would Lim have anything to do with Evelyn's autopsy report?
Well, if you haven't noticed, the Chinese government has been outsourcing branches of its public services for years. Bell Tower polices the streets, and nowadays Lim does more than just cosmetic surgery. They're often contracted for special cases like Evelyn's.
And what made Evelyn's case so special, you think?
Her boyfriend, Lee. He was at the scene. He had Evelyn's blood on him and tested positive for alcohol and drugs in his system. With his rap sheet, it wasn't looking good for him. But his family, they're on a lot of boards with deep pockets and a lot of reach. They wouldn't suffer the embarrassment of having their son indicted on a suspected murder charge.
Why do you suspect Evelyn's boyfriend had something to do with her death?
Because he was poison, right from the start. Born into money and influence, but never once assuming responsibility for anything. I don't think he's worked an honest day in his life.
So he was a wealthy, pig-headed asshole. If that was reason enough to accuse someone of murder, half the world would be in the pen.
No, there's more to it than that. He's known for violent outbursts, domestic altercations. He nearly killed a kid over some stupid gambling feud. The problem is, his family made him untouchable, even to the police.
And Evelyn was okay with all of this?
She always tried to see the good in people, give him the benefit of the doubt. You could say that's just being naive or even stupid, but I think she was just innocent.
Okay, I'll help. What do you need me to do?
My lead, he works for Lim. He's a systems technician who apparently has access to their entire database. He's willing to hand over a copy of Evelyn's autopsy report.
So you want me to meet him and get the report? Is that it?
Yes, but he'll only respond to a certain phrase. Death and life have their determined appointments. To which he'll reply, riches and honors depend upon heaven.
Christ, Malik, this is starting to sound like something out of a bad spy movie.
I know. He's just trying to protect himself. I didn't pick the damn quote. So just play along and remember the line, okay? You'll find him inside the lobby of the Lower Hengsha Lim Clinic.
Does this guy have a name?
None that I know of. But he apparently goes by the handle Anonymous X. I know.
Anonymous X. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, before I forget, everything concerning Evelyn's incident, newspaper articles, the police report, Lim details, it's all inside pod 009 here in the hotel. You should read over everything if you can.
Pod 9. Got it.
I need to go. Contact me with any updates and... Thank you. I really appreciate this, Jensen.
Might as well.
我搞不懂为什么今天找不到人来这里修。
My visit to Prague was related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention these days.
You're referring to the Panchaea project, the cooperative work initiative.
Earth's ecosphere is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best chance of doing it is to modify...
You buy or sell? I do it all. Look at a computer and see for yourself.
Okay. I would like to sell that.
Yeah, I will be right here.
Something to add. Still need a rate of fire. Still need to reload speed. Still need a lot of damage. Outputs.
Your Arctic Ocean installation is more risk than certainty. When will we be able to see the controls?
As soon as the installation is complete.
If you would like to hear more of my exclusive interview with you, Daryl, log on. I'm circulating a petition to have 2 women on the West Wing. This is Eliza Cassan reporting to you live from Picus. It doesn't happen often, but it appears that I may have to retract my news. Millionaire Hugh Darrow has contacted the
16, 18. Shrink darts.
Was related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention.
There is. I went at Mahjong basics. Because the state of thinking about doing this game here likely slipper requires considerable skill. For example, the player is well versed in the rules and masters the scoring chart will make the best decisions. This is one of the most basic strategies to master and win the game in launch one. Another helpful tip is to know to memorize the start tiles of other players in order to know what tiles they will want to pick up. Play carefully to have an edge. In Mahjong, prudence is rewarded. When discarding your own tiles, do it so discreetly. This will keep your opponent from figuring out the type of hand you're playing. Again, Mahjong players should be flexible enough to change tactics in the middle of a game if necessary. Always best to be adaptable strategy. Once you receive your tiles, immediately evaluate the number you will need to win. For this, you must determine the specific number of tiles you will need to finish with the shortest possible path. Playing to win. Do not be afraid to take chances discarding tiles you will not need. Playing not to least discard your tiles cautiously. If you require only 3 tiles or less after 4 draws, you should play to win. Otherwise, play for a draw. Playing for a draw. Don't be the first to discard a dragon or win tile. Don't play with doubles, and don't claim one for a triplet. It is now safe to discard. Keep the contents of your hand still.
Was related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention these days.
You're referring to the Panchaea project, the cooperative global initiative that
Earthseeker's fear is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time.
I don't know how to play Mahjong. Flagger and it is great to meet you tonight. I don't know how large this winter opportunity is, how long we're made. This is the only thing we have to go on. Hopefully, we can trust me, else the biggest piece of the puzzle. Sorry I can't be of any more help, as much as it pains to see. What my hands are tight. This supervisor found out I was talking about this, so I took my badge. She thought the police report filed on the incident. Transcript has been practically gutted by IID. As you will no doubt see, the autopsy report should have fill in the links. Okay, sir. Case number LH20270047-1E, incident 23-year-old Turkish female, dead on arrival, probable fall downstairs, only witness the boyfriend who was found scene, victims at Karma. Severe head trauma, cranial lacerations, internal bleeding, swelling likely cause of death. Suspects to be home on sedation needed at approximately 49 hours. Personnel from the LHPF responded to the distress call from suspect number 209 leave on emergency recording 209E11. Upon arrival at the scene, the responding officer witnessed victim number 594 EC Evelyn Carmichael on the ground near citation needs and transcript IC report 209E-12. Victim was unresponsive. First response EMT unit on scene pronounced victim deceased at approximately 002 hours. Victim was transferred to OC report 209E-12. Further evaluation, possible treatment. Suspect wearing a shirt covered in what appeared to be the victim's clothes. Question mark responding officer Sergeant Maggi. Suspect was physically distressed, constantly and drinking prior to the incident and following CSC report 209E-12. According to 090 National, suspect was tested for sufficient intoxication, so was then detained and transported to further questioning after EMT and cleared him for release. Suspect later claimed the incident occurred moments before called at LHPF emergency, roughly between 23:40 and 23:45 hours. Further screening and urine analysis revealed narcotic element EXT9 in suspect system. Custody until before being released. Scene turned inconclusive death, sources claim. Plus, further analysis concluded that while blood cast off parents matched those of fall, there was no evidence of a low to medium velocity effects further matched between and the probable cause of death. Blunt force head trauma and intracranial hemorrhaging. Further investigation of the case are suspended until postmortem evaluation on testing is concluded. Any further evidence? This is clear prosecution for more charges than otherwise by order of attorney. Target Fells claims another. Twins can model for this deadly Yazo rooftops that authorities challenge stricter safer regulations zoning permits. The witness Hale had been out celebrating with her boyfriend before the incident occurred. A witness whose name was not released claimed she slipped and fell over the stand one of the main staircases to connect the Yazo. Going on the rooftops from the street below was supposedly the alcohol first may have been the fatal accident. The officials claimed the tragedy could have been avoided entirely if lives were different. Relationships around the corners, but in depth unknown times for has continued to raise controversy concerning seaway safety regulations. Rooftop related injuries and deaths have steadily risen in the last 5 years and make up over 60% of all recorded accidental fatalities each year.
As soon as the installation is complete.
If you would like to hear more of my exclusive interview with you, Dara, log on to www.
我觉得你这个人很不错，不过我实在接受不了和你在那种地方睡觉。
但是那是我的家呀。
没别的意思。
There's one I'm nice on Australia's wonderful snow. Come with me, I can show you sights no more. Miss you very much, and I wish I could be home with you and Mother Natasha. I have a duty for home. Let's stay out on the road for a little while longer. If you're being for your mother and that you're up and around the house, being beautiful, the people are so good, supposed to come in among them. I do not yet know why we come home, but when I do, I'll bring you gifts for being such a good girl. Less of your father.
哪差了？
这房子就跟沙丁鱼罐头一样大，连味的味道都很香。
Electric graphic technology applications. From a technology demonstration lecture presented in the United States Air Force in August 2015 by Dr. Deus of Arie Industries based on an immature design of Russian origin, we've been looking at its technologies and applicable functionality for enhanced human subsystems in the military arena, while it is a substitute for an actual physical defense systems such as fast river protocol. The electric gravity generator is now intricacy whereby being implanted in human being. The core unit of the generator module powertrain is fusion bonded to bone at the base of the implantee spine and distributed mix of dermal sensors monitoring fibers in the inner ear work with a built-in accelerometer to activate and a pulse phase mode of the implantee by using stay uncontrolled fall for more than a couple seconds. By practice, skilled operators have been able to drop from heights ranging beyond 30 feet to upwards of 100 feet with zero fall trauma. You can understand why we nicknamed this the bungee cord in R&D. Nice. Can always use more money.
And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best chance of doing this is to modify ocean temperatures through a combination of ion seeding and geothermal management.
Forgive me, Mr. Nair, but many people believe that the Arctic Ocean installation is more risk than certainty. When will we be able to see the truth for ourselves?
As soon as the installation is complete.
If you would like to hear more of my exclusive interview with you, Dara, log on to www. This is
I know what you have in there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I saw you with ferret in your shirt the other day. You know pets are not allowed in hotel.
That's not true!
I tell Mr. Chow if you not get rid of it.
You're a very mean lady.
One of this past half century's bullshit wars. They're progressing this technology for one thing and one thing only: the military-industrial complex. Hold on, we're getting a live stream from Eisenhower's grave right now. Let me look at it. Sound like,
Just my amount of dust that's been accumulating with fun on this desktop and chair. I'm thinking to forget the X because I have to store 3824. Clean. Okay, don't know where that's up. Take that.
Hey, 我会帮你消除烦恼。
Of course, there's working girls. See me fellas very worried about you, says Uncle St. John business went busy at your new workplace, but when you saw what kind of hotel it was, you just walk inside, so there's no way that talking with her and beautiful girl like just sweet rooms. What are you doing, my sister? I know it must be a very expensive living paint shop. Since I later make rent, my sister is too cool. That's crazy shit. I love the world building.
Stepped up to make things better. Our best chance at doing this is to modify ocean temperatures through a combination of ion seeding and geothermal management.
Forgive me, Mr. Darrow, but many people believe that your Arctic Ocean installation is more risk than certainty. When will we be able to... Log on to www.picaswift.com.
Solve the murder. I think it'd be nice to solve the murder.
I feel like the only place to work around here is TYM. I don't feel like being a part of it.
You're referring to the Panchaea Project, the cooperative global initiative that aims at healing our world.
Can't you see I'm busy? Go bother someone else.
Death and life have their determined appointments.
What? Oh, and riches and honors depend upon heaven. Very good.
Right, what now?
Shh. They have eyes and ears everywhere. Meet me outside the clinic. Turn left from the front and go down the stairs. I'll be waiting at the corner.
Okay. Eyes and ears everywhere.
It doesn't have an office.
Over here! Come on now! I'm relieved to know they sent a professional, at least.
That makes two of us.
Right. Well, you're not exactly what I was expecting. I was told I would be meeting a girl. How do I know you're not an imposter or some sort of double agent? Don't think I don't know this could all just be an elaborate trap to set me up.
Look, no offense, Mr. X, or whatever your name is, but I really don't have time for this. So if you could simply just give me what I came for, I'll be on my way.
Yes, yes. I have it right here. Evelyn Carmichael's autopsy report. Here, take it.
Thank you.
I trust you will put this information to good use, because accountability and justice is at an all-time low, I'm afraid. It pains me to see this once great city, which stood as a bastion for reform and progress against our oppressive communist origins, succumb to the trappings of corporate bureaucracy and petty corruption. Corruption so often typical of your Western governments.
Whatever you say. Now, if you don't mind, I really must be going.
Well, there is still the matter of my payment. 1,000 credits was the agreed-upon price, I believe. Isn't that right?
A little piece of advice. When attempting to extort money from someone, don't give them what they want before trying to rip them off.
What? What? You mean you aren't going to pay? But I risked everything to get you that file.
Chalk it up to a learning experience and move on.
You scoundrel! You will regret this someday. You just mock my words.
See you later, X.
No, and after destruction make all choices. All those necessary for the triumph of evil that is good and do nothing next. 23 years old, female. Creating a serial injury, scalp intrusion. Linear pattern of laceration to the right side skull. Linear pattern of laceration right side hinge turret. Severing annoyance, subdural hinge. Small contusions to temporal lobes, original left cheek, /contusion, posterior left shoulder, visions right lower back and posterior right lower leg. Disclosure status blood ethanol not detected. Blood drug screen, no drugs detected. Either females affected by seizures, such as hernia, severe trauma, and internal hemorrhaging. Quantitative blood tests revealed a high level of HCG, human chlorine, gonadotropin, such as bloodstream hormone produced during the early stages of pregnancy. Further examination confirmed the presence of first trimester fetal development.
Malik, I just got the autopsy report. No drugs or alcohol in Evelyn's system. And her estimated time of death doesn't fit Lee's story. She did die from a head wound, but not one that matches the evidence found at the scene.
I knew it. It couldn't have been just an accident.
There's more. Evelyn was pregnant. Malik?
I'm here. We can't let him get away with this, Jensen. He's guilty. He has to be. Can you go to his apartment?
And do what?
Get proof. Get something. I'm sending you the coordinates. Contact me again when you're there.
It's related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention.
Yeah, project.
A cooperative global initiative that aims at healing
Why?
来我们国家，但不会说我们的话，蠢材。
Actually, I'm pretty sure Jensen can speak. Going the right way. thought it was just here. It's above me. An annoying place to get to.
Access to...
That's being greedy.
Access granted.
Malik, I'm inside Lee's apartment. Doesn't look like anyone's home.
Damn. Okay, look. Lee isn't smart enough to properly cover his tracks, so look around. Maybe you can find something suspicious.
Hey, Lee, baby. Can't wait to see you tonight. But I'm stuck at work. I know, I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you, baby. I promise. I'll meet you at the Hive, okay? Just don't get the party started without me. I want you all to myself tonight.
The Hive? I should have guessed Lee would be there. It's pretty much a second home for him.
Wait a minute, you heard that?
Sorry, Jensen. I don't like invading your privacy like this, but it's important. Plus, this gives me an idea. When you're done looking around Lee's apartment, head to the Hive. Contact me when you're there.
I'll keep looking. I'm sure there's more here.
Access granted.
Okay. I want me to forward this to use the quarterly report concerning your parents' reasons. Things about their associates is probably tightly because of business, but then again, I'm not surprised they're probably owned after all, still consider your father's executive holdings. And yes, we still on for Friday. Continue to buy. Restaurant interested. Where shares trend. Saying your behavior as of late has been disgraceful. Anything matters to support and protect you, but certain thing if you can change your emergency lifestyle. So you remove the company and family, meaning no more financial support and immunity. Warmongering.
Malik. Looks like Hong Sr. was upset with Hong Jr.'s behavior and threatened to cut off his inheritance if he didn't stop whoring around. Sounds like he considered Evelyn beneath the family name.
And if he knew she was pregnant, I can't believe Lee would do something like that just for money.
Speaking of money, the Hong family seems heavily invested in both Bell Tower and Lim. That could explain the cover-up and lack of a proper investigation. I'll stick around a bit. I'm sure there's still more to find.
More to find. What else is in this part back in here? Cause I don't see anything. Oh, wait, oh.
Malik, I think I got a probable murder weapon. A broken clock. The kicker is the hands line up roughly with Evelyn's TOD. Coincidence?
That's a hell of a stretch. You really think?
If Lee's as dumb as you say, maybe. We'd need lab tech analysis to confirm, but if there ever was a smoking gun, it fits. I'll make one last sweep to make sure I got everything. Malik, I found a baseball bat, but it looks clean. Almost like it's been washed recently.
Maybe Lee washed Evelyn's blood off of it.
That's what I'm thinking. But I'm not sure it could inflict the type of laceration she had. Okay, I think that's it. I'm heading to the hive now. I doubt we'll find anything else in here without calling in a forensics team.
Sounds good.
Let's get to the hive. Confront him.
都会烟消云散。
Yeah, that makes getting around very easy. Alright, let's go confront Lee. About murder.
Malik, I'm in the hive. What's your plan?
Find Lee and talk to him. I want you to convince him you know exactly what he did to Evelyn and why. If you can make him panic, I'm willing to bet he'll spill his guts. Just make it look like blackmail. If he's willing to pay to keep you quiet, he's basically tying his own noose. I'll listen in and record everything.
Got it.
What you want, Chrome Boy?
Is your name Lee Hong?
Yeah, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. What's it to you?
I want to talk to you about Evelyn Carmichael.
Man, piss off! I already told all you narcos all there is to say.
Relax. I'm not with the police. I work private. And you could say I specialize in cases like yours.
If you ain't police, then what the fuck you want?
A simple proposition. I have proof that shows you murdered Evelyn. And I want you to pay me 2.5 million credits to make that proof disappear.
2.5? Bullshit. You ain't got shit on me, narco. I ain't paying you shit.
I strongly suggest you reconsider.
And I strongly suggest you get the fuck out of my face. Because unless you got your proof right here, I ain't got shit to say to you.
All right. Let's start with the police report. I know your story doesn't match up with the evidence at the scene of Evelyn's fall.
Oh yeah? And why's that?
Because the police report was full of inaccuracies, like someone deliberately tampered with evidence.
Yeah, and? That still don't prove shit.
Not only does the evidence not add up, but neither does your testimony. You lied about why Evelyn fell down the stairs in the first place. You said you'd both been drinking heavily prior to the accident, and the reason Evelyn fell was because she was drunk. We both know that isn't true.
Man, that shit was in the papers.
Now, if the evidence doesn't fit and your story was a lie, then how did Evelyn die on that night? Well, the answer is pretty simple, really. You killed her. But how? By hitting her in the head with that antique clock you keep so prominently displayed in your apartment. The lacerations on her head, the intracranial hemorrhaging, it's the perfect match.
In my apartment? How the fuck do you know what's in my apartment?
And like any good crime of passion, you needed motivation, something to fuel your violent outbursts. What did Evelyn say or do to make you murder her? She told you she was pregnant, and you panicked. Faced with the prospect of losing your easy way of life, you struck out at her in anger.
How? That's impossible.
But now the final piece of the puzzle. Why was Evelyn's death never considered a murder investigation? Because your family, one of the wealthiest and most influential families in Shanghai, covered it up. But whose silence did they buy? Lim. Your family's sizable investments in Lim assured the autopsy performed on Evelyn's body would never see the light of day, and her death would simply fall through the cracks of an already crumbling justice system.
Fuck this shit, man! And fuck you!
I can help you, Lee, but only for a price.
Alright, fuck! I can't believe this shit! I'll pay you, man! I'll pay you, just... What do you need from me?
Details. Let me hear your side of the story, and then we'll move on from there.
I don't know! Evelyn, that stupid bitch! She was going to ruin me.
Boy.
I didn't mean to kill her, okay? Evelyn wouldn't shut up about us, about the baby, so I hit her. I just wanted to make her shut her stupid mouth. But the dumb bitch started freaking out. So I hit her again until she finally stopped screaming. When I realized what I'd done, I panicked. She was barely breathing, so I carried her to the stairs near my apartment and dropped her. I had to make sure it looked like an accident. I had no choice. She trapped me. She just wanted my money. I would have been ruined.
I need to go. We'll be in contact again soon.
Huh? What about the evidence? And the money? Where the fuck you going?
Goodbye, Lee. Malik, please tell me you got a recording of all that.
Oh my God, Jensen, I could kiss you right now. I can't believe you got him to confess so openly like that.
To be honest, it was easier than I was expecting. You were definitely right about Lee. He's not exactly the sharpest tool in the shed.
Well, don't get too cocky just yet. Before I send our little friend's confession off to the local media and authorities, I want to get some Shanghai street justice first. There's a control panel linked to the hive I need you to hack. Uploading the coordinates now.
Oh, this sounds like fun. Hacking the terminal. Yeah, I can do that. Wait. It's in the club? Oh. Ah, so that's what the terminal's for.
Access granted.
All right, Malik. It's hacked.
Verifying the signal. Come on, come on. Okay, I'm in. Remote frequencies are clear, thank God. Uploading now. And done. Meet me in front of the hive, Jensen. I have a little surprise for our friend Lee. Jensen.
Malik.
Well, first take this. I was gonna use it myself, but after everything you've done, I think you deserve it more.
So what are you gonna do now?
I have a few loose ends to tie up, and I need to make sure this autopsy report finds its way into the right hands. The Hongs aren't gonna buy their way out of this one.
Lee's confession is solid. With that and the evidence from the autopsy, there's no way he can avoid prosecution. Justice will be served.
Oh, justice will be served, all right. You might want to stick around for a second. I've got one last little surprise for our friend Lee.
Oh boy.
Are you facing the hive? It's almost showtime. In 3, 2...
Malik.
Just watch.
I don't know. Evelyn, that stupid bitch. She was going to ruin me. I didn't mean to kill her, okay?
Malik, remind me never to piss you off.
After everything you've done here for Evelyn, for me, you'd have to try pretty hard, mister.
So I hit her again until she finally stopped screaming. When I realized what I'd done, I panicked. She was barely breathing, so I carried her to the stairs near my apartment and dropped her. I had to make sure it looked like an accident. I had no choice.
Crime solved. Now to continue on with the actual story.
Here's what the man had to say.
My visit to Prague was related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention. Earthseeker sphere is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best chance of doing it. Through a combination of ion seeding and geothermal management.
Forgive me, Mr. Darrow, but many people believe that your Arctic Ocean installation is more risk than certainty. Log on to www.picusweb.com. This is Eliza Cassan reporting to you live.
Is it downstairs? I know I saw an event. Right, on through.
Everything you want, right here. Bye-bye. I see you soon.
Cooperative global initiative that aims at healing our world.
Earth's ecosphere is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. I am extinct and geothermal management.
Forgive me, Mr. Darrow, but many people believe that your Arctic Ocean installation is more risk than certainty. When will we be able to see the truth for ourselves?
As soon as the installation.
I just don't understand how a city can grow to a point where there's so many people and so few jobs. We've been abandoned. That's how.
听着，我觉得你是个好人，可是我受不了你把你的东西都扔在大街。
Sorry about that rate of fire. Great. Okay, good. Alright, that rate of fire. Done. Your diary, some kids banged on my door and taunted me today. They yelled Hikikomori and shut in, banging starts to get my attention. I think they belong to a woman down the hall. Looks like they guttural accents. It was a good day. I sent me to use the place, but the time was didn't look out the window. The people looked so sad and lost their even when I am not angry. Someone rang my phone at 4:18 p.m. today. It came as a shock because no one's supposed to bother me. I spent most of my day trying to figure out if it was a mistake or on purpose. I do not like days like today. I'm nervous, confused. Today I'm cold and cannot warm up. Very cold. I had a bowl of beef sleep, but it did nothing. Sometimes I wonder if my blood is there. One of the other people in my neighborhood was making a lot of noise last night. He plays this satanistic music at an infernal volume. I think he does it to drown out the sounds of him beating his girlfriend. If I didn't have to stay here, I would teach him some manners. I think he's from Central Asia. That is part of me that really likes his music. There, it's from I'm using in nature. Using some lancer. Fine. I will fix. Screaming.
好喜欢这个东西。
If you would like to hear more of my exclusive interview with you, log on to www.playstyles.com. This is Eliza Cassan reporting to you live from Picus. It doesn't happen often, but it's apparently
Credit shit.
So the guy in capsule 143 left his pod door open. Yeah, so I couldn't help but sneak a look inside. And he has so much stuff lying around. It's incredible. I could have snatched an e-book or two, but I held back.
Oh, you should have. At least then we'd have some juicy reading material for
The credit shit. Stone.
Green. Let's do everything green. Remember that one, followers? You know who's got the green right now? You freaking Darrow. That's
Dare.
Deny allegations of involvement in secret United Nations meetings about the augmentation debate. Here's what the man had to say.
My visit to Prague was related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention.
You're referring to
Earth seekers and it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best chance of doing this is to modify ocean temperatures through a combination of iron sea and geothermal.
forgive me, Mr. Darrow, but many people
Forget it, man. You're not my type.
This isn't a booty call, Van Bruggen. This is about you and some friends of yours I met in Detroit.
Detroit? Yeah, okay. I got it now. You with Sarif, right? You were there when I had to pull the plug.
So you admit it. You were running a mole.
The heck, man. Just the heck. Worst decision I ever made taking that gig. As you can obviously see.
You attack my people, Windmill. You hope to walk away from this. You tell me what you know.
Down, boy. I've got no allegiance to that backstabbing bitch who hired me. Especially after she painted a target on my back. The girl you want is Zhao Yunru, Tai Young Medical's CEO.
Tai Young Medical? They're Sarif's biggest competition.
How do you think they got that way? Zhao doesn't like competition, see? So she uses hack attacks, blackmail, extortion, anything she can do to destabilize him. No offense, but Sarif was just the latest in a long line.
You got any proof of this?
There's a surveillance recording in the Tai Young Tower. I stashed it on the server in case I ever needed an insurance policy.
Not a very smart place to hide it, seeing as you don't work there anymore.
Things got hot before I could move it. And now, I got you to get it for me. Of course, you can't just walk into that place. You're gonna need an employee card encoded with your biometrics to use the TYM shuttle.
Well, what do you know, Windmill? I've already got an employee card. Just needs the biometrics from my passport to work. So start encoding.
Nice.
There you go. All shiny and bio-encoded, just like I promised.
Where do I find this recording?
On a surveillance server in the TYM tower. But that badge will only get you into the lower city factory via their employee shuttle.
And how am I supposed to get up to the tower from down here?
Never said it wouldn't require a little finesse.
Okay.
Look, the tricky part is getting through the Pangu. But you're a resourceful guy. I have faith in you.
Right. And after I'm through the floof?
You'll be in the upper city tower. The server you want is in the central security hub. The login and password are on this. Now, about my reward. Tai Young Medical, man! They're here!
Banner! I want that hacker dead!
You gotta help me, Jensen. They're gonna kill me!
And that concerns me how?
Oh, come on, man. I helped you out. At least give me a weapon so I can defend myself.
All right, fine. Take this and get out of here.
Oh, thanks, man. I won't forget this.
Modify ocean temperatures through a combination of iron sea and geothermal. As soon as the installation is complete.
For my exclusive interview with Hugh Darrow, log on to www.picusweb.com. This is Eliza Casal reporting to you live from Picus. It doesn't happen often, folks, but it appears that I may have to retract an earlier statement.
Okay. Moving on.
Someone there? Stop right there! Birds hit me
related
I guess we'll escape and then we'll continue on.
It doesn't happen often, folks, but it appears that I may have to retract an earlier statement. Millionaire Hugh Darrow has contacted me personally to deny allegations of involvement in secret United Nations meetings about the augmentation debate. Here's what the man had to say.
My visit to Prague was related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my... my attention.
You're referring to the Picture project, the cooperative global initiative that aims at healing.
Our best chance of doing it is to modify
What are you doing? What am I doing?
What are you doing? He could be over there. Anyone see something? He might be over there. Stay on alert. I want him if he comes back.
That looks like a possible spot.
Shout if you find him. Call it off. Just get back.
Looks okay over here.
If he comes back, he doesn't leave.
He won't get far. Hold it.
Nothing here.
Stay over.
Got it, sir. Call it off. Just get back to where you're at. If he comes back, he doesn't leave. Take him down! I saw that!
I almost made it. Not sure. I wonder if I could just jump down.
It doesn't happen often, folks, but it appears that I may have to retract an earlier statement. Millionaire Hugh Darrow has contacted me personally to deny allegations of involvement in secret United Nations meetings about the augmentation debate. Here's what the man had to say.
My visit to Prague was related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention.
You're referring to the Picture project.
Got your back! I heard that.
We made it.
Huh? What's that?
Damn it. Sorry, but bell tower's a bitch.
Where the hell is he? No one. I guess he's gone. For now.
There's no other way he saw me. Okay. Leaving alone. There's bombs. Damn it. Philip.
Just get on the truck. You see anyone? Shoot. Everyone's on high alert. If someone is here, he isn't there.
Oh, but I am going to leave.
Alec, get Pritchard on the line. Tell him I need everything he's got on the Tai Young Medical Building. Schematics, blueprints, everything.
That might take a while, Jensen.
Yeah, well, he's got as long as it takes for me to find this Tai Young shuttle Van Bruggen talked about and ride it to their factory. Jensen out.
So, if you guys enjoy, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if
Earthseeker's thier is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best chance of doing this is to modify ocean temperatures through a combination of ion seeding and geothermal management.
So if you guys enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you all next episode of Deus Ex Human Revolution.